So we're Monday, and we are May 2nd, and we are just a few minutes away from face-off. Puck drop. Back to grapes. For those viewers out there watching that are from Ontario, Canada, or that watch hockey in any way, remember the grapevine? Don Cherry, the grapevine? Yeah, that was back in the day. Okay, everybody. So we've come to the end of week number 1, round number 2 of grapes. Monday. Whiny Monday Night Trivia. Just in time for tip-off. Sorry, I still can't get over the Raptors loss. Puck drop. Face-off. What can you do? And we're back. Long time no see, everybody. Welcome back to Wine and Whiskey with Steve. It's like we never met. So we're Monday, and we are May 2nd, and we are just a few minutes away from face-off. Puck drop. Hockey game. So we gotta get moving. Okay. So we are in round number 2, and we're week 1, and we're going back to grapes. Back to grapes. For those viewers out there watching that are from Ontario, Canada, or that watch hockey in any way, remember the grapevine? Don Cherry, the grapevine? Yeah, that was back in the day. Anyways, I'm not going to go into that right now. But okay, so we're back to featuring grapes. And before we get into the 5 questions, so new viewers out there, every week for the 4 weeks of the month, we're going to have a different theme. We go from grapes, we go to regions, we go to vocab, and this month we're going to be having wild card. Okay, so we're going to be able to put in our wild card week in the 4th week. If you get all 5 questions correct in the 1st week, that gives you a point. If you get all questions correct in the 2nd week, that's a point. 3rd week, point. So a maximum of 4 points in a month. Okay, so to kick off grape week, I am going to cheers to you guys with this value in the glass right here. And I know he's value in the glass because I've tasted him before, and he is Cabernet Franc. Okay, this is Ontario's iconic grape right now. So Cabernet Franc, Gamay, Pinot. In terms of reds, that's what I'm liking the most of coming from Ontario. Not to say that we don't make good Syrah and other things like that, but I'm just saying when it comes to terroir and it comes to competition elsewhere in the world, we are doing exceptional things with Cab Franc, with Gamay, and with Pinot. So this is Cab Franc. This is from Cave Springs over here, 2018. You can pick this guy up sometimes, vintages, LCBO, or you can get him from Cave Springs, from visiting. Okay, 20 bucks. Actually, he may even be 18. Shoot, not too sure. 18, 20 bucks. That's it. Very nicely made. 14 months in a combination of French American and Hungarian oak, and very well structured. Cassis, black cherry, a little bit of smoke. Cheers, value in the glass. Good acid, good tannin, good fruit, good structure. You know, where's my portobello mushroom and my Gouda and my chorizo, right? Where is it? Okay, let's get on to business here. So looking at grapes. Okay, question number 1. What do we got here? So the type of grape that is in Blanc de Blanc Champagne. Blanc de Blanc. Now remember, Maestro said that we went easy on the 1st weeks. Okay, now we're going to step it up a little bit. We kind of compromised not to crucify you guys. Okay, so we've increased intensity, but you know, so it's at the moderate level. We don't want any fatalities from watching. Okay, anyway, so Blanc de Blanc, what are we talking about? Okay, we're talking about A, is it going to be your apple and pear that you're getting from your Chardonnay? Is it going to be B, the peachiness of the Viognier? Is it going to be C, the high acid pear quinciness of a Chenin Blanc? Or is it going to be D, any white grape? What grapes go into Blanc de Blanc? Again, the French, I don't know what they're doing. Blanc de Blanc. Okay, everybody, question number 2. Which type of grape is not common in wines from Alsace? Now, Alsace is a region in France, and did you know that Alsace has the most Michelin stars per capita than anywhere else in the world? So if you want some good food and you want some good wine, you're going to be going to the northeast border of France. So we'll make sure to visit that this summer when we go there. So yes, so good food and good wine in Alsace. So is it A, is it Riesling? So is it going to be that kerosene, that petrol, that honey, that apricot? Is it going to be B, Pinot Gris, which can be a little bit of peachy, and it can be sometimes a little bit viscous. Could be a little bit oily sometimes. Is it C? Is it your Chardonnay? Buttery, toasty, apple pear? Or is it D, Muscats, floral? Okay, what's it gonna be? Alsace. Okay, here we go. Question number 3. So, you'd like a smooth, full-bodied wine with low tannins to go with your roasted duck. What is your waiter going to bring you? Now, it looks like we have an option here of a whole bunch of red wines, okay? Now, you can have white wines with your duck as well. Maybe not now because it's not in the question, but you can. But it all depends on what sauce, okay? What's the sauce that you're going to be making? What are you going to be having with the duck, okay? Classic duck sauce is duck à l'orange, okay? So some type of an orange sauce. Now, orange sauce, what's that going to go with? It can go well with some Riesling. It can go well with maybe, I think Riesling would be the best guy over there. You can do some Asian 5-spice with some apricot, okay? Maybe put a Viognier in there. And Riesling as well goes nice with that. But if we're going to have a roasted duck and we're asked to choose between one of these red wines over here, so we have a Cab, we have Nebbiolo, we have Syrah, and we have Merlot. We want something with low tannins in the wine, but we got to make sure that this duck is paired properly with the appropriate sauce. Okay, so we got to make sure that this restaurant knows what they're doing. You need some type of a red sauce with this guy. Okay, so it needs to be some type. If you want to go à l'orange, but then with the à l'orange, you need to put some cherry, you need some cranberry, you need some redness, you need some red fruit going into that sauce. Okay, you can do a plum sauce if you want. Okay, that would be nice as well. Plum, cherry, blackberry. Okay, but so what's it going to be? Okay, what type of grape is going to have low tannins, but is also going to give you a nice full body to stand up to the protein in the duck? Question number 4, guys, going to France. So which of the following grapes are found in white Bordeaux? So we know Bordeaux is very famous for red wines, but yeah, they also make white wines over there. Okay, white wines are normally blended wines, and I'm not going to say much more other than that. Is it going to be A? Is it going to be Sauvignon Blanc? So is it going to be, that lemongrass? Is it going to be that citrus? Is it going to be that slight cat's pea? Is it going to be B, Riesling, where you're going to get your honey and your petrol and some good acidity? Is it going to be C? Is it going to be Chardonnay, where you get your apples and pears and sometimes your butter and brioche, depending on influence of wood? Or is it D, your stone fruit, peachy Viognier? Okay, so what are we looking at in white Bordeaux? Okay, guys, and we made it to the end of round number 2, week 1 grapes, and question number 5. During Prohibition, what type of grape was still widely grown in California? Okay, so very important time period back in the history of the United States. Prohibition, where alcohol wasn't allowed to be made, sold. So, A, is it Chardonnay? Okay, very, very popular grape from the West Coast. And California is on the West Coast. So, is it B? Is it Cabernet Sauvignon? Again, we know how popular Napa Cab is. Is it C? Is it Zinfandel? Or is it D, Merlot? So we have some quite prominent grapes out there, very, very popular grapes, very good representations of all of these varietals in the US. So which one was widely grown in California during Prohibition? Okay, everybody. So we've come to the end of week number 1, round number 2 of grapes. Monday. Whiny Monday Night Trivia. Just in time for tip-off. Sorry, I still can't get over the Raptors loss. Puck drop. Face-off. What can you do? So everybody, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Hopefully everyone gets a point this week. And again, what's in your glass tonight as you're watching the Leafs versus the Tampa Bay Lightning? Cheers to Value in the Glass.